By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyr?
Freyr?
Freya. I thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyr?
Actually, for a fact, I think I am.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Tama, don't question it. I know what I'm doing.
Then please tell me the nil number.
Of course.
If you truly are a Freyr, you should know it.
6, 8, 2, 9, 8, 5. Ryuki chapter, Diverge.
What? Tama!
She's offline. I'm really sorry, but she's offline. A unfunction offline. Self-repair program activated. Well, I'm sorry, Ryuki, but kind of have to do that. Everything is a bit glitchy, huh?
Thank you. Why are you surprised? I didn't die. Let me show you the real world. I am this space.
Chokiko said find me. Where could she be?
Find me, you say? Well, she could be pretty much anywhere, right? Wait, I cannot interact with everything. Oh, everything is so weird. Hey, is there anything behind you? Oh, wait, Oh, what am I doing? Everything is glitchy. I don't need to interact with anything. I just need to walk into the void. Since there are no boundaries. Anywhere. Hey there, Tokiko! What are you doing so far away from the room? It's kind of creepy, don't you think?
This is the true world. Do you understand?
Not quite. Because there's nothing here. At all. I don't understand.
No, that is not the case. You must already realize that you have transcended the logic of causality. How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future. And it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis. We will tell them the nil number. But for some reason, you already knew.
You knew about the two Mizukis?
Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space, torn into the false world itself.
So, why did you commit suicide? And why did you order Amane to remove your corpse? And why was the Neil number shared at that time?
You asked me 3 questions. All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience. The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
Oh, the crossings.
Everything happened to make this happen. And what is about to happen. The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha, thanks to you. Further explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you one of 2 options. Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
I guess I'm going to share it. He needs to know.
I see. Ryuki will be returned to the original world, with the knowledge of these past few days, and what will happen 6 years from now. As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness, but I will respect your decision. Be seeing you until we meet again. Goodbye, Freyr.
And she glitches away. Well, Ryuki, are you able to keep your mind with all that knowledge?
Ryuki, are you okay?
What about Tokiko?
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something? It's just one of your typical episodes.
Episodes?
Yeah, your hallucinations? I think you need to get some sleep.
Oh no, no. That wasn't an episode. All this happened, more or less. Ryuki chapter Diverge. Miyagi Park. 6 years later. Hey, Doctor! How's it going?
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
And, what are you doing?
I'm here to investigate a case.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case and got promoted. Now you're second in command at Abyss. You're always at your desk now, so you don't really know what it's like out there anymore.
What? What? I work at the desk now? What about Tokiko?
Huh? Why are you asking about Tokiko? She disappeared 6 years ago. She's been missing.
Oh, so she never returned, huh? And about the HB case?
What, is the cold getting to your brain or something? You solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Urusomizuki, in the basement of Horodori Institute. I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name. The case is still in the courts, but there's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story. But he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
So Mani never committed a crime. That's good. And Tokiko got what she wanted.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. See ya.
But is this a happy end?
It's you, Mr. Ryuki.
Komeiji! Shoma!
Komeiji!
Long time no see, Ryuki.
Shoma.
Oh my god! Why are you
I
here?
was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in snow, you know? Oh, don't worry about my body. I can't really put it into words, but I think I've come to accept it. It's not like a disease or something. And it doesn't cause me any pain. Plus, I don't think I've completely stopped aging. I'm growing a little bit. Maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
And about you, Komeiji? Your life!
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See? My legs are right here.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
But at least people are laughing, huh? And Komeiji, you exist in this world?
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body. But I finished my sentence long ago. Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking? The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse. I can only thank you.
I caught Komeiji? But then again, I did
Now
have
we're
all the
gonna
knowledge.
excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
Huh.
Dad! Shoma!
Money!
Darn. I was a step too late. I was gonna ask what they wanted to eat for dinner.
Mame. And again.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Like, your savior?
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half. Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right, Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Oh! And Mame?
Huh? What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about a mame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
Ryuki, in this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone. As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There's no reason for Amame to kill Terror. Not to mention Terror himself, Urusu Mizuki, has been in prison for the last 6 years. Well, just to get this out there, I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about. I'm just humoring you.
Huh. But it's true that only we have the memories.
Well, we're gonna get going. Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
And maybe Shoma. Maybe.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin, too. Bye for now.
So did they end up together? Maybe? I mean, he clearly liked her.
Hey there, Mr. Ryuki.
She's standing!
Kizuna!
Huh?
Why are you so shocked, Ryuki? Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
Maybe a little. But more importantly, her legs!
My legs?
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
No, that's not it.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral. But in this timeline, that obviously never happened.
Huh. And Lean? Why are you here?
Why? Well, this place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier. I think they're looking for you.
For me?
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where? It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
The stadium? Are they going to dance for me again? Would love that. Maybe I'll finally have a chance to meet our eyeball. Didn't see him during the last performance. And you are suspiciously quiet.
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
And I was installed there.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes, like having two lovers. Please do not make it weird.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
Who you calling a weirdo?
Well, with that hair. And you? I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, yes. We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Yes.
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here. Today, on February 15th. I think you were there too, Ryuki. So I thought you might know something.
Are we going to share the truth? I mean, they deserve it. After everything they put
Tama.
through.
Is it really okay to leave things like this?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs, Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Yeah, that's all true, but...
Tokiko!
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly, fluttering as the wind carries you through the air.
What's that supposed to mean? Should I share them? Should I share it? Huh? Third class cabin has been unlocked. There we go. Oh my god! It is extremely glitchy. Yeah, totally. A summary. What? That is pretty much all of it, huh? What's that? Ah, I see. I see. And let me guess, if I go... What is that? It's been damaged. Load system error. There might be another hidden message inside of it. There might have been another hidden message inside of this one as well. But I can't read that. So many questions. So many things. Actually, let me go back here really quickly. I mean, I did say that I'm going to share the memories. But what would happen if I weren't going to share those memories? Huh? Don't share it.
Understood. Ryuki will be returned to the original world, with no knowledge of these past few days, or what will happen 6 years from now. I imagine that will only cause events to repeat exactly as they have. But perhaps that is simply another way to accomplish your goals. I will respect your decision. Be seeing you.
Is it going to repeat itself?
I have a feeling it will be very soon.
After all,
Goodbye, Freya.
technically speaking, you aren't here anymore, right? Nevertheless, you aren't here anymore. So it shouldn't repeat itself. At least not completely. But I'm just going to check that out really quickly. Okay, she is still around. She's still around, but I don't have any knowledge.
What's wrong, Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. By the way, what is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Fray to free.
Okay, so this is pretty much a repeat from everything else that happened. Good that we made that clear. Good that we made that clear. Now, I just need to have a moment where I can press X really quickly. All the way back to VIC. It's crazy how you need to wait out a whole cutscene in order to enter the menu, in order to save really quickly, just to get back to the menu screen. After all, now that we've reached the ending and inputted Tokiko's code, we have pretty much unlocked all the bonuses.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
Even the third class cabin, which we are going to check out. What is that? A loud noise startled Aiba awake, and her eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, she realized that she didn't recognize her surroundings.
Ow.
Oh! With a crack, Aiba's head connected with something metal. She rolled over and threw out her hand to steady herself, but she found herself grabbing an empty air.
What? Whoa!
Her balance lost, and her still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what is going on, Aiba stumbles down to the cold grey floor.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
Where are we? She looked above her with an angry scowl. And she finally understood where she fell from.
A bed?
A third bunk bed. She fell from the top bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Her shoulders, knees, and back were in pain, but her head got the worst of it.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait, that's not it.
There's a vibration coming from the floor. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Aiba didn't know what could be the causing it.
Anyway.
Aiba brushes her body off and stood. She slowly looked around. Where are we? And she whispered.
Where am I?
Aiba stood in a room so unfamiliar to her, it nearly made her forget the pain in her body. Eventually, the shaking subsided.
Wait, it stopped?
A strange silence started to fill the room. Huh? In the distance, the sound of metal.
What's that sound?
Aiba looked about the room. An antique stove. 3-bed bunk bed with thin mattress. There was another set of beds on the other side of the room. On the wall was a slightly rusted iron door. It stood as firm and cold as a stone monument. I mean. The first thing that caught her attention was the writing. There was a number written on the door with giant red paint. 5.
5? What's this 5 mean?
She stared at the number and slowly approached. She tried shaking the L-shaped handle on the door.
It won't open.
Pushing and pulling did nothing. Beside the door was a device that appeared to be some kind of card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Aiba closed her right hand and pounded on the metal door. I don't think that's going to work, Aiba.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
No response. She lifts her left hand, and at that moment she noticed something peculiar.
Huh? What the hell is this?
She couldn't keep the question inside. On her left wrist, a bracelet, totally alien to her. A digital number was displayed in the center.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
It couldn't be, of course. There was only one number displayed.
5. That's the same as the door.
Not that she knew what that meant. Iba was confused, but decided her first course of action should be to take the bracelet off. She turned her wrist as if taking off a watch.
How do I take this off?
There was no clasp on either side of the bracelet. She turned her wrist the other way. She noticed protrusion coming out of each side of the display.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
She pressed it, but nothing happened. The digital face did not change at all.
Nothing. Damn. I guess I'll have to force it off.
Iba tried to remove the bracelet by force, but...
No good. This stupid thing won't come off!
The metal bracelet was tight around her wrist.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
She let out a frustrated scream. The situation made no sense to her. Her heart, or rather her head, felt like it was going to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head.
A sharp pain in her head caused her to lift her vision.
Oh.
She discovers a window opposite to the door.
This is...
It was similar in style to those found on ships.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
She slowly walked up to the window. Outside was pitch darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
She squinted into the darkness. In the next moment...
Huh? What the... You gotta be kidding me! What the hell is going on here?
The window shattered. Water started pouring into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Iba shouted and turned around. She charged to the door.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on! If you're there, say something!
No answer. The water was rising quickly. It sloped around her knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out. And fast.
Iba wiped sweat from her brows and looked around the room. "6 minutes, 1 person, 5 doors. Seek a way out." Upon waking up, Iba realized she's on a strange ship. Solve the mystery and escape from the third-class cabinet. Are you serious? Oh my god! Hello there. A corkboard. There's a note on it.
The note on the bulletin board.
There are red and blue triangles on the sides. Below is a right-facing arrow. Point to something red, to something blue. There's a picture frame on the shelf. An old picture frame. There's a picture on the ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Items obtained can be checked in the clue section. Okay, that didn't really help much. Briefcase. Mirror? A small red key. Is this for opening something red?
I should probably hold on to this key.
Okay, that didn't really help out much. Iba tries to leave, but something stops her. The person in the mirror was not herself.
What's up with my face?
She wiped, or rather she whispered to herself.
I look like a zombie.
What happened?
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I was solving a case. I synced, and
then, at that moment, a memory came back. It was the last memory before Iba woke up in that room. She got home at a little past 12. Iba ran up to the stairs to open the door to her room, room 201. Iba's home, a modest studio apartment, one that 63,000 yen is in rent could buy. She first moved into the studio when she started college. It had been 3 years and 7 months since then.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
As she entered the room, she pressed the switch on the wall. The ceiling light flickers and emits a dull white light.
Man, work was rough today.
She was familiar with the scene in front of her. In the corner of the room were magazines and dust-covered college textbooks. CD cases scattered around, jeans and t-shirts left on the floor. But this time, something was different.
Huh? A breeze?
The night wind made a white lace curtain waver, carrying the scent of deep autumn.
Huh. That's weird. Did I leave that open?
Confused, she slowly crept up to the window. It was open on the side. She stuck her head out to check.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
Iba closed the window. When suddenly... She turned to face a spectre of a man dressed in black. He wore a hood and a gas mask that concealed his face. Who are... She tried to scream, but no sound came out.
I can't.
Iba fell to the floor with a thud. She saw white smoke pool around her. Smoke emanates from what looks like a grenade. Everything was going white. Even the thought inside her head were going white.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A voice rang in her ears. It sounded scratchy, noisy, a distinct hissing growl.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was her last memory before waking up. Iba's consciousness melted into the white fog.
That's right! That guy with the gas mask! That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
Iba clenched her teeth and tried to remember how the man looked.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
True. His voice was definitely modulated by something, and his body was cloaked and concealed.
Just who was that? It said, "You have been chosen."
Iba didn't have a clue what that meant.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
But the memory slingers.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game, huh? What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Iba punched the mirror. Well, that's a good question. But first and foremost, we need to solve this. I can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. But a piece of paper was under the pillow.
The note under the pillow.
On it is a blue shape and a red shape. Below it is an arrow pointing right. Point to something red, to something blue. Okay, next I need the stove. For another key. What's that for? This key is blue. Is it supposed to open something else blue? This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easy enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was easy to open. A screwdriver. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Well, the screwdriver got some screws off easy enough, and here's a picture. A photo of a ship. It looks like an old cruiser ship. Okay. On the back of the photo were 10 symbols and numbers. the symbols were all the same shape. The top row was empty and the bottom row was filled up. What does that mean? Do I need that? I probably need that. Okay, let me just quickly write that down. Now, I can't really say which type of color it is, but at least I have some kind of numbers for the shapes. Red briefcase. There's a lock on the briefcase. It won't bulge. I found a key, so I hope it opened. Alright, let's stick that red key in there. It doesn't open. In fact, I don't know anything at all. Well, alright, I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right number and then turn the key. I do that. The thing should pop open.
Damn it! It's not opening!
Is there something I can use in a situation like this? Setting the number and turning the key, perhaps... Wait, let me see my memories really quickly. Right. That would be 7, 4, and then 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5. Let me write that. 7, 4, 8, 5.
All right, it's unlocked.
2. These look like key cards. There's a number written on each card. 1, 2, 3. And then we have this one. Oh shoot! I didn't read that. Ivor, come on. No. Oh my god! Open the clue list. Wrong side. That is 0, 2, and then 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. Did it work?
Yes, it opened!
Okay. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? Inside the file was a piece of paper. Digital root. Let's see. Computer a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add a digital number to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, add a number in the 10th place to the number in the 1 place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single digital number. That is the final, or rather the final single digit is your digital root. EX, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8, which is 21, plus 2 plus 1, which equals 3. Therefore, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 is 3. EX, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which equals 10, which in turn means 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1.
I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number.
Okay. Looks like there's something on the back of this thing too. A stack of cards. Blue cards. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Well, I still need to open this door.
5.
What is the meaning of this number? On the other side is the device. Small gap. The cards that I obtained earlier. May you slide the cards in there? There's a lever on the side. Maybe if I lower this. She lowered the lever, but all it did was emanate a strange sound. The lamp is still red and the display didn't change. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint.
Of course, the files!
Digital root.
A digital root. The digital root, huh?
What am I supposed to do with... Oh, there's a 5 on the door.
Do I have to get a digital root of 5?
I'm not really sure about this. Whatever, it's worth a shot.
Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. A digital root can be created by 3 of these numbers. Digital root of 5. If I want to go to 5, I can use 14. Right? And if I want 14, I need 1, 6, and 7. With determination, she lowered the lever, which results in a different sound from before. That sound, did it open? The red lamp is green. It must have worked. It was the last obstacle. Escape. You found it! Mental log 1. Seek a way out. The braces has been unlocked in the bonus menu. Ah, okay. Okay, that happened. Well, would you look at that, huh? There's an Easter egg of another game hidden in the bonus section of this game. Only accessible after finding Tokiko's secret little chapter, which changes the whole ending of the game. Kind of nice that they added something like that, right? Really nice. Anyways, with that, we have pretty much reached the last part of the Somnium file. I would say it's finally time for me to talk about this game. And first and foremost, I must say, they did everything right. Like really, they did everything right. They kept me on my toes. Every time I thought like, oh, maybe I'm onto something, they turned around and threw me under the bus because everything I thought could be the case didn't actually happen. Okay? Every single time. Near the end, I was so confused because of the time-lapse thing, because my memories got mixed together thanks to the fact that the present was the past and the past was the present. You know? That is actually a nice little twist, especially since they placed the characters that neatly that you do not run into the same set of characters from the past in the future. Ryuki never went to Leon or Kizuna. Well, maybe Leon. Leon didn't really change from the present and the past, but he never never met Kizuna during his time in the present. Even his hallucination made sense, since he was kind of infected by PC Purge, right? Or rather, TC Purge. Now, I wasn't really able to discover the actual translation of the text from Ryuki, or the glitched messages that we saw during Tokiko's glitch chapter, but I am pretty sure there's a translation somewhere out there, which I'm probably going to link into my description or maybe in the comment section. I'm not really sure yet where I'm going to place that, but I'm totally going to look that up. And yeah, I mean, I could talk about the story a little bit more, like the fact that the Mane turned into a killer, and then we turned around and saved her life, and Komichi's life, and everyone's life, and the fact that Uru literally had Stockholm Syndrome. He was kidnapped, right? He was kidnapped. One guy treated him really badly, one treated him kindly, and that was his only light in the darkness. He stuck to Tokiko with dear life. He was tortured every day. Lungs removed from his body and other organs. Okay? Everything. Not even Shin wanted that. Pretty much everything that Chikara did turned him into a villain. Now don't get me wrong, Tokiko did some really, really bad stuff as well. Enabling Uro to do all the bad stuff and all. She didn't even bother trying to stop him from killing Jin, from what I understand. She even helped him, you know? Maybe because she felt guilty about it. I mean, she did try to kill her life for Uru after everything that happened to him. But still, the story kept me really deeply involved. I was always interested to see what happens next. It was actually kind of hard to stop myself from recording sometimes, because I wanted to see what happens next. But now, everything is clear. Now, we know pretty much everything. Except of those messages, but then again, as I already said, I'm going to include that in the comment section or the description. Can't wait to check that out. But except of that, did I miss anything to explain? I mean, they never explained Dahlia Boat at all, since that is a woman name, and the killer, Terra, turns out to be a man. Which had nothing to do with Dahlia or Boat. But then again, we know that Uru's father was actually So Tsushima. The mother died. Meaning, maybe Dahlia Boat was actually the name of Uru's mother? His real mother? Now, he didn't really say it. He never said it even once. Actually, nobody of them ever said it. But that is the only female that we haven't met yet. And they don't have any clues about her either. And if she's dead for such a long time, that would explain that, right? Nevertheless. All those theories, I'm going to save that for the comment section. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with this playthrough. And I hope to see you guys again during my next playthrough. Haven't really decided which game I'm going to tackle just yet, but we're going to see that once the time arrives. I might even take a break for the remainder of the week and start the next project on a Monday. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Make it easier for myself. Especially during the hot weather. It's kind of tough to record during the day. But it's my problems, right? Those are my problems. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and see you next time. Bye bye!